Hello everyone, welcome to 10th January 2018 Daily Current Affairs. Basically, we have four major topics to discuss, out of which the first one is H-1B visa. So why H-1B visa is in news? It is because recently there were several speculations about US Immigration Department discontinuing the extension program that was granted under H-1B visa program. So wherein actually the H-1B visa holder will be able to wait for his green card or permanent residency approval by the US authorities. Now such speculations were actually denied by the US immigration authorities yesterday, but again there were several other news also that was coming out for this about this H-1B visa, which makes it a very potential area for UPSC prelims question. So what exactly H-1B visa is? It is a non-immigration visa that is given by US Immigration Department to employ skilled workers from other countries for various specialized fields of occupation for a certain period of time. And this is being approved, or this is being issued by US Citizenship and Immigration Services, a department which comes under Department of Homeland Security. And along with that, you also need to understand that there may be questions asking what exactly is AC-21. So AC-21 is something that is connected to H-1B visa. AC-21 stands for American Combativeness in the 21st Century. It is a law that has been passed in 2000 by the American Senate or the American legislature. So this also has a role to play in extending in the extension programs of H-1B visa. Now also please understand that this is issued for specialty occupations, and which requires the holder to have at least to have a specialized knowledge in some particular area. And for this, the person or the holder should be at least, or the person who should be eligible for this H-1B visa should be having at least be a bachelor's degree or equivalent program. And understand that there is no quota as such for H-1B visa. Every year the immigration department decides on how many H-1B visas needs to be issued, and based upon it they will be issuing, and also they may go for extensions in a year also. So more details have been given in your material. Now the next is about Pslv C40, which is going to be launched in January 12, and this is a very significant launch as far as ISRO is concerned. So why it is very significant? It is because the 100th satellite that is built by ISRO would be launched in this Pslv C40. So the 100th satellite that is going to be launched is a follow-on mission of Cartosat 2 series, which has a primary objective of providing high-resolution scene-specific spot imageries. So this is the major primary goal of this follow-on mission of Cartosat 2 series. And also along with that, 30 other satellites will also be launched together. Now you need to understand that for ISRO, the satellites are being built by ISRO Satellite Center, which is based in Bengaluru. And it is also the lead center for building satellites as well as developing satellite technologies. And the satellites from 6 countries would be launched in this Pslv C40 program or C40 mission. And more details have been given in the material. Now the next important one is committee for the purpose of control and supervision of experiments on animals. So why it is in news? It is because there was a one-day seminar that was conducted by this committee. And the theme of this seminar was implementation of 3 R's, that is replacement, reduction and refinement while using animals in academic research and regulatory testing in India. So this 3 R's, this theme is not important from your prelims point of view, but again this 3 R's can be used for mains purpose, that is while you are writing answers for the mains you can actually use this 3 R's. Now from your prelims point of view, you need to understand the most important part, basics of this committee. So this committee for purpose of control and supervision of experiments on animal is actually a statutory organization that has been created under Prevention of Cruelty to Animals Act of 1960. And this comes under Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. And the major aim of this committee is to ensure that the animals are not subjected to unnecessary pains in performance of experiments in academic researches as well as regulatory testings in India. And for that, the committee has also brought out a regulatory rule that is known as breeding of and experiments on animals control and supervision rules of 1998. So this is the important points that you have to keep in mind as far as the prelims point is concerned. More details have been given in material. So the next is about Flamingo Festival that is being conducted at Nallapattu and Pulicat Lake. So as far as prelims is concerned, you need to focus on the geographical location of Nallapattu as well as Pulicat Lake. Just understand where this geographical location of Pulicat Lake, it is located at the boundary of the Tamil Nadu as well as Andhra Pradesh. And also please go through the important species that are found in and around this Pulicat Lake. And as far as Flamingo Festival is concerned, it is held to promote eco-friendly tourism at Nallapattu and Pulicat Lake, and it is for the first time that such a festival is being conducted at the peak of breeding season. So after this breeding season, these flamingos, they carry their offsprings along with it to their homeland. So what flamingos are? They are actually a type of wading birds, of which greater flamingo is one type of species that is found across Indian subcontinent and also on the African subcontinent. That is, it is found in abundance, and also it is the largest species among the flamingo species. And along with that, you also need to understand that Asia's largest flamingo breeding ground, also known as Flamingo City, is at Kochi Wildlife Sanctuary. So these are the important ones that you need to keep in mind as far as the prelims is concerned. More details have been given in material. Now let's go on for a previous year question that was asked. This question was asked in 2017. Consider the following statement. 1. In India, the Himalayas are spread over 5 states only. It is asking for the correct statement, by the way. So, in India, the Himalayas are spread over 5 states only. Yes or no? It is a wrong statement. Second, Western Ghats are spread over 5 states only. This again is a wrong statement. Pulicat Lake is spread over 2 states only. Yes, it is right. I discussed earlier. It is located at the boundary of Tamil Nadu as well as Andhra Pradesh. So, which makes the answer to be B, Bombay. That is 3 only. Now, along with that, we have also touched upon Bhimuni Pattanam, which is a 45 kilometers away city from Visakhapatnam, which is said to become India's second largest or second biggest scuba diving center. Google Lunar X Prize is also in news because Team Indus, which is actually one of the contestant from India, which is the only contestant from India, is doubtful of sending its rover to the lunar surface. Along with that, we have also covered Boar Tiger Reserve and Wildlife Sanctuary, and also Goa Bird Festival. So please go through that's all from today's current affairs. Thank you.